Around 2000, we were involved in some conversations with some folks from Santa Clara County, and they were talking about trying to do some kind of a data system that would help advertise openings and employ people.
To figure out how we can use the internet, this brand new thing called the internet, to help school districts recruit teachers and all kinds of employees, but especially teachers. And somebody said, well, now I don't understand, how are you gonna do it? And I said, really? I know what you want to accomplish, and I have the resources and the expertise to do it. And in 3 weeks, I can build a system like that, field test it, make sure it works, and present it to you. Make any changes that you want, and I'll only charge you $7,000. I would like to say that I had written EdJoin at the top of the sheet, but I didn't. My assistant director said, you know, if this works, we should call it EdJoin, because the whole point was to get people to join public education and become a teacher. And so that's what we did. We built this thing. So I got an idea, and I called the assistant superintendent for personnel at one of the high school districts, and I said, over the weekend, I would like you to go to this site, and I would like you to post a job. Absolute God's truth, what I'm about to say. I come in Monday morning. The meeting is scheduled for 10. At 8:30, my phone rings, and it's Jack from Mountain View, Los Altos High School District, HR Director. And he says, Rick, I posted that job, and I hired somebody from North Dakota. I said, what do you mean? And he said, I posted the job and I put my email address, and he's flying out this week for an interview. I think we're gonna hire him. He said, can I use this for some other jobs?
That was really the beginning of the program here. Rick was good at hiring people that could put things together and make them work. So the beginning of CEDR started somewhere around 2000, 2001, and it just started to grow, and obviously has other major projects such as SACE, the special education program. Initially that started as a real simple thing for a couple of local districts, and they were just trying to record the data on special education children. And then the idea came forward that maybe if it were online, that then they could move it from one district to another as the children moved.
Which had been what I recommended that we do in the first place, and that it took them a year to realize the value in that. And so I went from one district to the next in San Joaquin County, selling each of the directors on using this system, until we had the entire county. Promise
is another data system that was developed a little bit later, basically to take test data on children and be able to send that information to the state. There's many projects that have been completed, working for districts and working for the state of California, whether it's testing or gathering data. Most of the time CEDR could do what they needed, so that's how it evolved. And Rick was the guy that was willing to take it on, and let's go, we can do it, and so that's what we did.
The purpose was to deliver world-class administrative web-based systems to school districts at an affordable cost. We went to school districts, found out what they needed, built a system that did exactly what they needed. We had customers, we had contracts for service, and we weren't that interested in the money, frankly, because we were just interested in growing the system.
CEDR has been a great project and very, very positive, not only for our people, but for people all across the state of California. And really, Rick was a kind of person that looked outside the envelope. I mean, he was always willing to reach out, and there wasn't hardly anything that we wouldn't take on, you know, and it's just truly amazing that the people that were the programmers had the ability to produce that quickly and really cheaply at that point in time, and that really enabled us to get in the door and then have those things just grow.